Hello, Leo. My name is Paul, and this is Dove and Serpent Tarot. This is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask that you connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And if there is anything you need me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know. And remember, Leo, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And whoa, beautiful star card. That is very nice. I think we're getting very close to our guiding energy, our guiding light. That is source, that is purpose, that is a lot of spiritual insight here. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. Let's put this into some context. Okay, now we're grounding that spiritual energy, that starlight that's coming in. We're able to ground that. So, oh gosh, a lot of good cards today. Man, Leo, you really got some good stuff going on. A lot of fire energy over here, right? A lot of earth, a lot of fire. I love earth and fire. We've got some decent amount of water here too. Let's select the mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. This is one card from the Smith-Waite Tarot that we are going to randomly select, place right here, Mr. Ed on top. Now, we're not going to look at that card until the very end, okay? So stick around to the end of the reading. I want to see if we can all collectively predict that card. I want you to put your answers in the comment section anytime between now and the end of the reading. Let's collectively tap into source, tap into our intuition. Let's invoke this starlight, this spiritual insight, this intuition. This is our highest aspiration. This is our star. This is who we are, what we're about, where we're going, right? This is everything. And it is manifesting. Here we have the Princess of Discs. Now let's look around the room again and see what we've got. We have two major Arcana cards. We have the Empress and the Star. This is beautiful. This is heaven and earth in some sense, you know? This is extraordinary. And it's through this combination, I think, that we really manifest unlimited potential. This is unlimited, right? When spirit and matter get together, when heaven and earth get together, everything is possible. We have some good water energy. We have some more matured earth energy. This is kind of the reflection back on this experience, right? So in the future, I feel like you're going to look back at this, and I think it's going to be a very, very blissful memory, you know, how successful this was. It's going to be something that you deeply appreciate. We have some fire energy over here. We got this water energy, right? We don't have any air except for the star. The star is Aquarius. It is some spiritual air, right? It is some rarefied air, if you will. That's the only sort of air energy that we have. And of course we have earth, and earth, right? Very, very nice. It's kind of cool what we have here because look, 1, 2, 3 fire cards. We've got 1, 2, 3 earth cards. And you know, on this channel, I really love fire and earth together because that is going from creation to manifestation. Skipping all the nonsense in the middle. It's from will, from inspiration, from idea to implementation, from heaven to earth. It is usually our thinking and our feeling, our human personality, really, that gets in the way of that direct line of creation, okay? So we have also some water and this little bit of air, but I feel like with this star card, now we have the cat here too to confirm, you know, I feel like this cat, this is TT, our Sphinx cat here, she really enjoys coming to see the Leo readings. Isn't that funny? She hasn't been here for a couple of days of filming, but when I do Leo, she's right here right away. She knows. She knows. So the star energy. This is taking the place of any kind of internal debate, any kind of mental ruminations. It's almost like we don't need it. You're getting everything revealed to you directly. You can see everything written in the stars. You don't need to really intellectualize it, rationalize it. We don't need a pros and cons list. We have clear light in front of us, right? This is the air that is not air. This is space, right? Outer space. You don't need any swords to cut through the smoke and smog and the atmosphere. You're in pure air, pure spiritual air, okay? Which is kind of almost like water, right? Because it has that kind of healing quality to it, that inspiring, refreshing kind of quality. And it's spiritualized air. It is direct wisdom and knowledge that you're receiving, and now it's your duty to use it, right? Manifest it, to create. What are we creating? What are we creating? Well, let's look around. We don't have any, like I said, we don't have any swords. So I kind of feel like with this spiritual air, with this star energy, I think we really need to, I think there might be one, maybe one in particular. There might be one relationship in particular that you should think about or focus on. Open yourself up to this wisdom, this spiritual energy. Is there a relationship that needs mending, right? Is there a situation in your life right now that kind of needs smoothing over? We need this clarity, right? We need to kind of clear the air, right? With the star card, I feel like that's a good time for us to not try to debate or argue or intellectualize or rationalize or try to make points and counterpoints. And no, let's just clear the air. Let's go for this just beautiful harmony, right? It's there's nothing getting in the way from you kind of directly experiencing this kind of clarity with another person. So it feels to me like there may be one particular person, because we have the Two of Cups up here, that maybe we're ready to clear the air with someone close to us and just experience whatever the problem, whatever the disagreement, the misunderstanding, whatever that was, let's smooth it over, let's clear it out, and let's get back to the true nature of the relationship, which I think is one of deep love and connection. And this doesn't have to be a romantic thing. It could be a business partner, friend, family member. Let's clear the air and get back to being productive. Let's get back to this earth energy. See, we have an Ace of Discs in your environment. And this is saying, let's start working again. Let's get back to our building of whatever we're building. Maybe you're building a family, a life. Maybe you're building a home, a business, a career, an education, a future, whatever it is. Whoever this person is. Let's get back to that, the production, right? The productivity of it. Okay. In the recent past, we've got this Empress energy. This is what's behind you. Okay, this is kind of what's motivating us. And I think in some ways this is us really wanting to create an abundant, a joyful life. I feel like this is kind of like new plans for growth, for experience, for love, for joy, for beauty, for abundance, for creativity, right? For new ideas. This is a lot of beauty, a lot of growth, a lot of harmony, right? And this is what I think is inspiring you. This is what we're really kind of after, okay? And this is the productivity that we want. See, we go from Empress. The Empress is kind of the archetype of this growth, of this manifestation, of this abundance, of this beautiful life, right? Of joy and success. And this is us in practice doing it, right? This is the unlimited potential that we feel at the beginning, and this is the kind of the maturation of that later down the line when we can reflect back on this. Right? This is us in our success, kind of sitting in our comfortable chair thinking, yeah, that was kind of a wild ride. Or, being thankful, being gracious, being appreciative of what we're able to create and the forces that we had in our life. See, this is, again, the archetype. This is the unlimited potential at the beginning. And this is our success and our appreciation of our success. See, to me, this is showing the future. This is showing how successful you're going to be. I think when we open ourselves up to this star, this is our guiding light. This is what you know in your heart of hearts, in your highest mind. This is what you know. This is what you feel. This is the divine energy, the bliss, the blessing, the spiritual insight that is coming to you, the starlight, right? And it's I feel, it's our duty to transmit that down to the rest of the world, to our life, from heaven to earth, right? And we're trying to be that conduit, right? Fire to earth, all the human personality stuff that kind of gets in between. What prevents the starlight from reaching us, or what may dim it, cause it to twinkle, and cause it to kind of to go dark and then come back and fluctuate and in and out. And the only thing that disrupts the starlight coming to Earth is, well, all the gas and dust and stuff in outer space, right? And that is kind of what we're talking about. The only thing preventing your spiritual blessing, your spiritual knowledge, that experience, that divinity from reaching you and your life on this plane is our thinking and our feeling getting mixed up, getting in the way. Okay? No, you're not getting in the way, TT. You're just fine. But I want to be able to look at these and show these cards. So that's kind of what we're talking about the starlight reaching you and reaching your life. Because we have such potential here. And I think that, you are getting this influx of new creative ideas with this star energy. And as soon as we clear up whatever it is that might need clearing up, I'm not saying that there is. For some of you, there might not be anything right now that kind of needs, clearing up. It might just be a matter of you kind of opening your heart, opening your mind to this divine energy and these new ideas, this new inspiration, this new creativity. And we can get to the production of it on this plane. Okay? Now, beneath everything, we see the Six of Cups. This is beauty, this is harmony, this is pleasure. This is really the fulfillment of your desires, your deepest, truest desires. Okay? And this is a Three of Cups plus a Three of Cups, right? I think my math is right, yeah. There's the Three of Cups within you, right? And that's abundance. The way you understand how to create love and beauty and harmony and joy and bliss, right, and satisfaction. By knowing what you want, knowing how to make it, find it or make it. And then the other Three of Cups is the reflection. It's in the outside world. It's the other. Your environment, your people, your activities, your interests, your commitments. Having that same abundance, that same Three of Cups. It might be about connecting with another person in particular. Because we know that the Trinity is really a unity. So in fact, the Six of Cups is a mere extrapolation of that Two of Cups. That one-on-one connection. Now, this doesn't have to be with a person. It could be with yourself. It could be with your company, your business. It could be with coworkers or family generally. It could be just with life, with environment. It could be with your God, goddess, deity, spirit guide, ancestor, guardian angel. right? This is the connection we want to get to, and we want to expand on that connection and manifest it in our daily lives. We might need to clear the air. We might need to smooth over some kind of a heart-mind conflict, the gas and dust that is maybe potentially refracting some of the starlight as it's on its way to Earth. And that Earth is you and your environment on this plane. Okay? Now, we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is one of my favorite cards, because this is an energy that, to me, always kind of represents a turning point, because there is this impression that this figure is looking at the past, appreciating the long and winding road. So you could see the long winding road back there. Appreciating the long winding road that we've already traveled to bring us right here. Okay? And we're understanding, we're appreciating the past, we're understanding the process, we're reflecting on what we've been through and how it has brought us to the present. But this card could also be looking at the future, right? We don't know whether this figure is looking back or forward. We don't know. So it's then taking all of that wisdom and experience from the past and projecting it onto the future. And this card is kind of expecting the next leg of the journey to be very similar to the previous leg. That everything I learned over here, I have to take with me over here, right? It's translating our experience into wisdom, into understanding, and applying that to our next move. So this is the turning point. This is the moment where we're sitting in our comfortable chair and we're thinking, yes, that's what I've already done. This is what I've learned. Now I know what to do next, right? So we're turning from the past to the future. This is that turning point, okay? But this card is in the future position of the spread here. This is kind of what you're working toward. So this is the moment right now, today, that you're going to be reflecting upon later when you're ready to then move on to the very next phase of things. So we're already getting this impression that your work is going to continue. Your success is really just going to be the beginning of the next level of your success, right? Like, this is not the top of the mountain here. This is just one camp that you're in. So I like this. This tells me that you're doing something really, really big with your life, right? I feel like you really, truly are. Let's move on here. The Nine of Wands. We have a lot of fire on this side. I should say that this Prince of Wands right here is the Leo energy in practice. This is the activation of the Leo archetype, which means we get to ring the bell. Because this is your power card, not just in theory or in abstraction, not just as an idea or as an archetype, but in practice. Okay, this is you able to handle the pressures that are coming your way. There's a lot of fire here, right? And the first thing here, we have this Nine of Wands. This is Sun and Moon conjoined. This is kind of the feeling here that this is the strength or the commitment or the resolve that we experience, that we feel, that we get when that starlight reaches Earth. It's like the communication link has been established, and now we're not letting it go, right? The starlight has reached the Earth. The connection has been made. Now we have to maintain that connection. So this is the strength to maintain your commitment, to follow through with your promises, to follow through with your work, with your activities, with your decisions, with your oath, right? Once that, I don't know, it's probably kind of how the internet works, right? Once you make that connection with the server, then it's just about kind of maintaining the quality of that connection We don't want to break the connection because then our upload stops and we have to restart uploading the YouTube video, right? I have that problem so often here, where my connection will drop, and then I've got to start over. The connection gets weak, it's okay. We don't want it to be completely severed, right? And this is your connection with the divine, and that's what gives you the ability to follow through with your decisions, but it's also following through with your decisions that helps to maintain this connection. See, it's kind of that two-way street. And that's a lot of what we're talking about with the water energy here. This isn't just about you and another person, or the other, as we say. This is about your connection with spirit itself, too. Okay? And that's what brings us over here to the path of the serpent. We talked about the Ace of Pentacles, the beginning of something now. Right? We're aware of all of the potential that we have in this situation, whether this is building a family, a home, a business, working your way into your success in your career, or your new commitments. Maybe you're retired. Maybe there is no kind of career per se. But whatever your daily activities are, whatever you're committed to, right? Whatever this starlight is telling you is your purpose, is your meaning right now, okay? This is the card that says it's time to get started. It's time to break ground. It's time to finally start building. Take the first step, okay? Because there is infinite potential, and we know that. It's time to begin doing that work, okay? Kind of like holding the cards in the center of the frame. I think that looks better. Anyway, the Leo energy that we were talking about, ringing the bell, this is the position of the obstacle, right? And this is the obstacle here. And I think it is very, very difficult for you to maintain this connection, maintain the integrity of your connection with the server, right, with the cloud, with the divine energy. I think that's going to be the obstacle. And why is that? Well, we've got this 10 of Wands up here. I think there's too much on your shoulders. I think that there is an idea here of spreading your creative energy, your will, your vitality, your fire. Spreading it a little too thin, right? So this card kind of talks about the idea of interdependence, right? Not codependence, right? If we look at the Rider-Waite-Smith, which I don't want to sort through and find the 10 of Wands here, but it shows one figure carrying 10 staffs or a bundle of wood in front of him, head down, just carrying it all forward. Not looking where they're going, just carrying it all forward somewhere. Okay? Maybe they don't need to look with their eyes because they're guided by the Spirit. Yeah, it could be. But there's the idea there of this person is carrying all the weight themselves. There's not one other single soul around that can carry a couple of those sticks for them. It's the idea of sharing the load of helping. You see somebody struggling with something out in the world. What do? Do you sit there and just watch them struggle to get all their bags into the door or something? Or do you go and help them? Do you hold the door? Do you offer to carry a couple of bags, right? It's my hands are empty, I'm not doing anything. Why don't I use some of my fire energy, some of my vitality to help ease the burden of somebody else, right? Well, what if that person just says, no, I don't need any help. No, I don't want any help, right? That might be why we have this card in this position, because maybe you don't want any help. Maybe you have a difficulty letting somebody carry a couple of bags for you, or, letting somebody hold the door, or if somebody offers to carry some of your big cord of wood that you're trying to carry all by yourself, maybe you're resistant to that. Right. So maybe this is saying that we have to kind of ease the burden. We have to learn a little bit more of this interdependence. Just because we let somebody carry some of what we're doing doesn't mean that we're weak or not capable. It means we're smart, right? And it means that we are confident enough in ourselves to accept help from somebody else, right? So it's not codependence. It's not that I couldn't do this without you, but I'm choosing to do it with you so that we both can kind of be more productive, we can do it better, be more efficient, or whatever, get it done faster, go have a milkshake or something, or, whatever it is. So this idea here with the 10 is to ease your burden a little bit, okay? If that opportunity is there where you find that you are carrying the entire load, it's okay to either ask for help or allow somebody to help that's offering it to you, all right? Let's look at the mystery card now. This is my favorite part. This is what we've all been waiting for. Thank you, Mr. Ed. This is the part of the reading where I will ask you to connect with these energies. And let's see if we can raise our vibrations. Let's see if we can tap into intuition and discern this mystery card together. I'll give you a moment of stillness. I'm going to have a sip of my lemon water. I think I feel like I need it. And you can put your answers in the comment section. Oh, that's good. Lemony. All right. I don't know what this is. Maybe some water energy, but we already have that. Maybe some air energy. I don't think we need that. I don't think we want it. I think maybe we'll get the Empress again, because we kind of started with this motivation, this desire to create abundance in our life, to really live a full and rich life. Yeah. And so maybe I want to see us returning to that. Through all of this energy, that's what we are creating. That was our original will, our original desire, and now that's what's being fulfilled, right? So I'm thinking Empress here. No, it's not. It is a 6 of Swords, but 6 of Swords is actually quite perfect because the 6 of Swords is about the perfect beauty and balance and harmony of our thinking and our feeling. It's that human personality now that is on the same page. So it's the gas and dust that's not blocking that connection. It's not blocking that starlight anymore. Right? So that's one perfect confirmation. And then the other part of this is that we are traveling. We are making progress. And we will get there faster if we share the load. Maybe this is an idea of kind of throwing overboard the things that don't work for us. Right? We're keeping some swords with us, right? We're taking our heart and mind with us, but we're getting rid of any baggage that's slowing us down or that's interfering with the quality of our internet connection, right? And that could be limiting beliefs, feelings, relationships, activities, habits, routines. It could be that reluctance to accept help, right? We might need to throw that overboard. We can get there faster, right? And maybe that's kind of a thing here, especially with the fire energy that we see on the path of the serpent. Maybe this is happening very, very fast. Yeah. I think the next few days are going to be very, very critical for you. I really do. I think that it's time to start this. I think that we've got to really do something today to begin this work, to utilize this connection that we have and get a move on with our journey. Okay? I think it's happening very fast. I think this is the kind of critical moment for you. I think the next few days are going to have to see us dispensing with what is just weighing us down. Right? This little vessel has a weight limit, right? We can only bring so much of our baggage with us. Let's lighten the load and let's get there faster. Okay? I think that's a very good confirmation. We're going to do an extended. Leo, if you want to stick around, click either above or below in the video description. New readings for Leo every Tuesday and Saturday at 6 a.m. Chicago time. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this reading all the way through. I really appreciate that. Helps out the algorithm. Leo, I want you to know that you are the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you, and we are all in this together.